Well, what a super Saturday night of snooker we have enjoyed here in Leicester. Ronnie O'Sullivan in the form of his life. Take a look at some of these match stats. You almost feel like you're having to check the numbers there. 97% pot success. That goes up to 98% in live play. He potted 8 of the 10 long balls he took on. 88% safety success. The match itself just took an hour and 12 minutes, and that's with 7 frames of snooker. And never mind his highest break of 135 in that opening frame, he backed that up with 3 more centuries plus breaks of 79 and 90. I mean, you know, it's jaw-droppingly good.
Yeah.
You know, is this, Ken and Alan, is this, Ken, the best we've seen Ronnie play?
I think it's one of the best sessions of snooker I think I've ever seen play. And I've witnessed a lot over the years, both, you know, against him and against other players. But it just doesn't get much better than that. I mean, he's such an artist, such a genius. It is artistic, it's poetic, it's balletic, and it's like snooker from the gods, without a shadow of a doubt.
I've seen it and I don't believe it, actually. I want to see some of the shots again. We're going to fortunately get to see them. It was mind-boggling. It was actually one of those I was there nights, because frankly, it just cannot get any better than that. And right from the off, it was, from the very start to the very end, it was perfection.
Well, listen, as you say, we're spoiled for choice. You know, we could have shown the whole thing again, really, just if you wanted to pick out the highlights. But let's take a look at some of the highlights of the highlights.
And it wouldn't take very long if we showed it all. Yes, Ding missed a couple, that being one of them, but we can forgive him that, because you know, it's a tough shot. But Ronnie picks up the pieces and only makes a 90 from this kind of business.
Yeah. And this is just another beautiful shot. I mean, just the pace of this, and just look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Pinpoint.
There's a shot in this one here. He's almost walking before it goes in. It's like he kind of knew that it was going to happen, and the cue ball was just ridiculous like this. Just a brush cannon. Just push the red into the open, and he's got a choice of, well, whatever he wants.
I mean, Tony McCoy came. It's probably his first time at live snooker. If he thinks that snooker is like this every time he comes along, he's got another thing coming, because there's nobody has made the game look so ridiculously easy when it's so tough. And that's exactly what Ronnie... He put on a show for not only for Tony McCoy, but everybody in this, and for us even in the studio. It was just mesmerising.
And, you know, in a semi-final, you know, you don't see this very often, but, you know, a standing ovation at the end of the match. The whole arena stood and applauded, because they knew they'd seen something very special.
This pink was unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, it's done, but he wants to, just as David said rightly in commentary, he just wanted to finish the masterpiece with another slice of genius, and it was the pink again. Ding. You know, I feel sorry for him tonight, but, you know, what could anyone do?
He had 97% pot success himself, you know. Or at one point, you know, he was potting everything, Ding, when he got a chance. But he came up against Ronnie O'Sullivan in that kind of form. You know, last season he had 34 centuries all season, Ronnie. He's on 38, 4 of them tonight. Of course, he's won now 13 games on the bounce. I think that tells its own story, doesn't it?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. You know.
I mean, sorry, Kenny, just touching on Judd, he's got his wish, but be careful what you wish for. He wanted Ronnie in the final. We'll get to that, but what a final it's going to be. I mean, but if he plays anything like that, there's only one winner.
He was floating around the table, 12-second average shot time. You know, all week he's been saying, he's not playing great, he's not cueing the ball well.
Well, I tell you what...
Is he going to say that tonight?
If he says that after that performance, well, I'm going home. I don't know about the rest of his, but I mean, he probably will. But, you know, that's just the way he is. That he's never, ever pleased with his performance. But he has to be happy with the way he played tonight, because it was just incredible.
What must that feel like? You know, it's like Federer, it's like Tiger Woods in his pomp, you know, to be that good, Al.
It's almost, I can only guess what it must feel like, but it's almost like the Matrix, isn't it? He sees something, he sees a picture, and he's like, right, it's all going to come together tonight for whatever. I don't know how he does it, but it was from shot one to the end, it was